Sorry. Hello. Hi, my name is Gwendolyn Randall, and I'm a student at Indiana State University. I'm here to talk to you about gun control. I want to ask you an important question. How do you feel about gun control? At the end of the speech, I'm going to go over a tally that I took of my classmates about gun control. Gun control Bill 2013 is before the House Representative and the Senate. The Gun Control Bill 2013 talks about and addresses funding for schools and also more background checks for criminals, the mentally ill, but that's all that it covers. America is a gun-owning country with over 270 million guns. More guns, less crimes. John R. Lott. Copyrighted 1998, University of Chicago Press. Automatic weapons are real problems. The difference between guns like Saturday night specials, which also kill people, are that they only shoot 6 times. An automatic weapon has rapid fire, meaning that it can shoot multiple times. It can shoot up to or more than 6 times. This is HTTP static ddmcdn.com GIF semi-automatic weapon. Let's talk about automatic weapons and the things that they do. But before we do that, I want you to close your eyes and just listen to me. And imagine that you're sitting in your living room. Maybe or maybe not, your living room is in a crime-ridden area. Maybe your living room is in the Beverly Hills or in Terre Haute, and you live in a wonderful neighborhood. You're sitting there with your children, Pamela and Jake. We're going to call them that. And y'all eating popcorn and watching television. Maybe you're watching a Disney Channel or just a movie. You're sitting there and you're watching your children. Imagine it. Imagine you're sitting there watching your children, and you think maybe Pamela will be a nurse when she grows, and your chest swells with pride. And you look at Jake and you say, maybe he'll be a senator or a president. Your chest swells with pride. So you get up and you decide to go and make some more popcorn. You're still smiling. All of a sudden, you hear this sound. Okay. You hear that sound, and as you stand there, shocked or surprised, you kind of panic. But in those short minutes and those short that of the gunfire, you look around and you see your daughter Pam laying on the floor. She's been hit by a gunfire. Your son, he's crawling on the floor, and he's also covered in blood from gunfire. Then all of a sudden you feel the piercing sting of gunfire, of a bullet sting you in your heart. Well, you can open your eyes, and because that is an exact example of what happens to someone that lives in a neighborhood where there is drive-by shootings by automatic weapons or by a gun. It doesn't matter. They still kill people. I like to say that people say guns kill people, or do people kill people? And I always say that people with guns kill people. So the ramifications of automatic weapons is something else. Automatic weapons can be bought and sold on the black market in places that you buy guns in a gun store. Whether those automatic weapons are or manufacturers or sellers, they receive stiff fines for producing for sale automatic weapons sold to those who have no right owning the guns, or there is a complete ban on guns. http://www.cga.ct/2012 RTP 2012-R-0362.htm. There's a chart on the internet I looked at www.theblaze.com stories 2012/12/20. The chart that supporters of federal assault weapons ban won't want to see. And in this chart, it shows that 6,009 people in 2010 were killed by automatic weapons, compared to rifles and shotguns. There were 350 people killed. So, I ask you again, should there be an amendment to the Gun Control Bill of 2013 to add a ban on assault weapons? And that means a ban on the manufacture of assault weapons for sale to the everyday man, not to the militia. Alright, so I give you an option here. Option A is a happy ending to that scene I just told you about, where the family is sitting around and they're eating popcorn and watching TV. Or an option B, and that option is the continued killing of young people and children by the use of automatic weapons. Critics sometimes state that the Constitution is our constitutional right to own a gun and bear arms. It does not state anywhere there that we need to have automatic weapons in our home. I bring to your attention Adam Lanza, who shot 26 people at the Sandy Hook Elementary School. Not only he owned and carried and wielded that automatic weapon and shot those children and teacher, his mother also owned that weapon. There is no need for us to feel like we are and we have the right to carry and use those weapons. In conclusion, I would like to express to you that without a bill banning the automatic weapons, we will find and read and see on TV more of these shootings. I bring to your attention last week in the newspaper in Quebec, Canada, where a man came to the elementary school with an automatic weapon. He was prevented from shooting children, but he was there with an automatic weapon. So I say to you that these senseless shootings and slayings need to stop. Sandy Hook Massacre, copyrighted 2012, White Feather Press. I took a tally of my students in my classroom to see how did they feel about it, basically. I asked them the question about gun control. I had 4 people that strongly disagree in gun control. Some said that would violate civil rights. 1 mildly agreed with gun control. 2 said that they were in agreement with gun control and the banning of assault weapons. Most all of them felt like this is going to happen anyway. So I don't feel that it will happen, keep happening if there is a ban on gun control. I will leave you with this. Wonder if the phone rang right now where you're sitting, and the person was on the other end of the phone said to you, I understand that your child, your niece, your nephew, or your grandchild attends this school. Well, there was a gunman at the school with an automatic weapon, and some children were shot. How would you feel if they said they need you to come up to the school immediately?